Howdy folks, I am Botbender Orange. Thank you so much for joining me. If you follow this channel, normally you know we do like fan modes and stuff like that, but this week I'm pretty hype with all the releases and stuff from Legacy Evolution Wave 2 and Revenge of the Ballin' Kids line. Revenge of the Ballin', still crack up. And so we're going to talk about them. And yeah, and all these pictures are care of HasbroPulse.com, TFW2005.com, and also IGN. So without further ado, let's go. Hold up. Why is this not working? You know what? Laser pointer? There we go. There we go. Yeah, first, we're going to talk about Legacy Evolution Wave 2. And, man, just some beautiful, beautiful bots. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. Some of the stuff is a little bit out of left field. And, yeah, but still everything's cool. But anyway, let's get into it, shall we? All right, up first, we have the Transformers Legacy Evolution Grimlock. And this is part of the core Volcanicus set. I've really been enjoying the Volcanicus torso right now, at least, consisting of Sludge and Slug. And this dude was released as being the leg. He's okay. He's okay. I don't know what's the best mode. I mean, Dino-wise, this part is okay. This is a little bit weird. And here, I don't know what he would look like if he's standing straight. And you know, we'll take a look at it in just a second. And I'm not really sure where this weapon goes, but anyway, so these are some more pictures. This is from Evan Brooks, Knaves Corp off of IG, one of the designers. And yeah, he basically showed what they look like in Dino mode side by side. And yeah, they scale pretty well for what it's worth. He looks maybe a little bit big, but no, it's pretty cool. Sludge looks okay in Dino mode. In Dino mode, probably they might be at their best collectively. Yeah, still. This thing is weird. It reminds me of the Combiner one. You know what I mean? The Combiner Volcanicus, the large one, Power of the Primes. Because that one had like this big, weird slab of a tail kind of. But yeah. Yeah, you can see them in Dino mode. They scale pretty well. The worst one is homie Sludge over here. Geez, look what they did to our guy. I mean, what is this, you know? He's really, in my opinion, I think he's best suited as the lower half of the torso. And Slag looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Grimlock looks okay. I think this is an order best, second, and then third. Still don't know where that gun is or what it's really used for. Perhaps it's a combining gimmick. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm sure we'll see it in the future. What else we got? Oh, yeah. So here they are in their Charlie's Angels pose. You guys know Charlie's Angels? You know, like in their group pose. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Decent amount of posability, range of motion. And you can see how it scales with, what's his name back there? Black Zarek. And yeah, again, not really sure where this goes, but I'm sure it goes somewhere, just like how this goes somewhere. And yeah, they look all right. They look all right. But yeah, the combined form of the two torsos, Slag and Sludge, is phenomenal. I love it so much. Love it so much. But in terms of this guy has a leg, questionable. But look how small this dude is. Look how small this dude is. It's like, Dinobots, combine! And then they form this Voyager scale dude, basically. I wish it was a little bit taller. I wish this was just a little bit taller, maybe about 10 to 15%. I don't mind the toes. This is not hateful at all, but yeah. And I'm curious, who's going to be the other side then? I thought it was going to be Sludge, actually, because he's a big boy. But is it going to be Snarl? And originally, I thought Swoop was going to plug into the back because there's a peg there, but I realized that peg is probably for this part. And so I'm assuming Swoop is going to be one of the arms and Slash or Paddles somebody will hang out. I don't know. But this is what they look like to scale. Yeah, he's tiny. All right, next is Legacy Nemesis Prime. And so, yeah, considering in the War for Cybertron series, they call him Nemesis, I guess they're not going with Scourge anymore. I mean, is Scourge like lost to us now? Like, or is that just somebody else entirely? But yeah, you know, I actually like more of the teal, the cyan on Scourge a lot. And not that this is hateful. Actually, I think this is really nice. But yeah, not sure what happened to Scourge. And this mold, I would say, is arguably probably the best, like, Legends, like, mini Optimus Prime we've had in a long time, if not the best, like, ever. So I imagine they're going to repurpose this engineering to some degree. And I think I've seen it in the smaller Revenge of the Ballin' Optimus Prime. I'm just going to call it that. Yeah. Wait, what else? Okay. Oh, yeah, there goes the laser pointer. All right, so Thundercracker. Dude, okay, I like these guys. I know some people don't like the small seekers, but I like them a lot, actually. I think they're lots of fun. I was really disappointed that Skywarp didn't come with his null rays, and it's not that the piece that he came with was hateful. I just feel like, I don't know, it doesn't really serve a purpose. And he still has that hole here, which I believe was from Skywarp. I don't remember if Starscream had this, but when I was looking at this, I was like, dude, don't tell me he only comes with one null ray. Like, right? Where's the other one? I'm sure it comes with two. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting into the meat of it, dude. Yo, homie, Shrapnel. He's beautiful. He is... I love it so much. Bot mode, alt mode, so clean. You can see the guns are actually being used as these additional legs over here. So there are two of them, one on the other side, and then you have this gun over here. I think in the original G1 version, or there was a version where this plugged in underneath, or maybe I'm thinking of a third-party one, but there was one where it plugged underneath the legs, basically. But yeah, I'm pretty hype about this guy, dude. He's phenomenal. Checks all the boxes for me. And he has some interesting port placement as well up here. So if you look, this is actually that. So this is the back of the leg, meaning there are ports on the back, meaning of the calves. That'll be interesting to see what we can append there and tie on there for the purposes of bot bending. So yeah, it's nice. I like the gray / like silver. It all looks good. Yeah, and so here's more bot mode. So they're showing you basically a way in which you can connect the three guns together and it becomes this kind of like long rifle. That's pretty cool. And again, more bot mode. Beautiful bot mode. Great job. Great job. I can't wait to see Bombshell. Actually, they changed his name, right? He's like Bombburst? No. They changed it to something like way more PC or something like that. Maybe they got rid of Bomb. I don't know. But can't wait to see him and have the Insecticons in all their glory. Man, you know what I was thinking right now? Like, dude, if, what was that? There was a comic series, Hearts of Steel, where the Insecticons transformed into this train, right? The three of them transformed into this train. Dude, imagine if I could figure out a train mode with these guys, an Astro Train, and like other bits. I think that would be sick. You know, I'm definitely going to try that when these guys come out. But yeah, he's gorgeous, just gorgeous. Love this so much. All right, next, Legacy Evolution Animated Prowl. So I don't know a ton about animated. I have a buddy named Lance who swears up and down by animated, says it has a great storyline, talks about how it like does a lot of things to like bridge the continuity between some of the series. And yeah, he's just a big animated fan, and so I know he's happy seeing this right now. I wasn't necessarily a big fan of the animated aesthetics. I thought they were just like too exaggerated, too like stretched out, and it really wasn't for me. And so I'm happy to actually see him revisited in this particular style. People call it like G1ifying him, but I think it looks good. And you can see some of the design. Dude, this is so cool. This was shared by King. I thought his name was Slamrock, but I guess it's Samlock. He's another one of the designers at Hasbro. And this is just so cool, man. They're just drawing it with hand and then filling it in with CG later. And really the genesis of turning this guy basically into this dude. That's just really neat. I wish there could be like a real lengthy behind the scenes type of stuff where they go into all of this stuff. But yeah, this is so cool. I actually feel like they've been doing a really good job in terms of peeling the curtain back so that you can kind of see some of the dev process. And hold up for 1 second. Hello? Oh, weird. All right. I had to actually burp, and I'm not sure if it paused it or if it caught me burping, but whatever, dude. We all burp, right? Yeah. And if there's somebody who doesn't burp, then you are a mutant. Come on, let's go. All right. Okay. So I'm not going to lie. This is the only one that I'm not too hype about because I have no idea who this dude is. He looks cool, but I have like no ties to him whatsoever. I have a few of these molds already, and yeah, they're cool. Skids and the other guy, all right, next. All right, my boy, Crashbar over here, looking good, looking good. Yeah, I mean, we talked about him in the other video, the one where I was using the pictures from Vice Grip X, and we talked about it at length. But man, look at this stuff. Look at this stuff. He's clean, and you can see all the different pegs and ports. And dude, he is a build former. If you ever look, if you look at him, and you know what, I'm not sure if Hasbro has ever provided an official name collectively for the type of bots that you use for bot bending or fan moding. I've seen parts formers, build formers, or whatever, but I wish there was a name that described this genre of bots, because right now everybody's like, yeah, the weaponizers, modulated, fossilized. I mean, like, there should be a name. Build former? I don't know. Doesn't really roll off the tongue, you know. But yeah, lots of great stuff about this guy. Very, very, very excited. And here's some more shots. Yeah, here's some more shots. I still think the magic is in these things. I mean, like, look at this, look at this, look at that, look at that, look at all of these different connectors. He's even holding one. There's just connection ports galore. And I feel like this is done very intentionally for some type of reason, and that reason, I believe, is to facilitate combining, whether it's officially baked in or not, or if there's an existing mode already. Because, you know, for the fossilizers, they didn't reveal the combining gimmick until after Wingfinger was released. But yet, if you look at the development, like Ractonite, when he came out, he already had that hole in the dinosaur mouth, so they were already kind of thinking about it. So, and they didn't announce it, you know what I mean? It just kind of happened later on. So I'm hoping the same for this. I mean, look at this. This just looks like a foot already. Just kind of like tilt that up and connect stuff on here. Dude, you're good to go. Yeah, so stoked, so stoked. May cannot come soon enough. What do we got over here? All right, we got a Metalhawk. So this is a Cyclonus mold mate, but still, he's like, you can't see too much of it. You know, you see it in the shoulders over here and a little bit in the legs, but I didn't initially notice it at first. And this guy's really cool in that, well, one, he has these cool accessories. They look like giant laser beak accessories and weapons. And in this little plane form, dude, he just looks like he got popped out of a Pretender shell. And this airplane is gaudy, but I think like intentionally gaudy as a throwback to the way this dude looked. And so, yeah, this dude's pretty tight. I don't know anything about him, but color-wise, I don't got like gold bots like this, you know? So, yeah, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. You know what? I'm looking at him right now. Oh, by the way, this is the line work. Again, I think this is from King Samrock again. Really, really cool stuff. I love looking at stuff like this. But hold up. Going back to this one over here again, I wonder if this guy will somehow pair up with like Star Saber or something like that. But he's pretty big. I forgot he's a Voyager. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, yeah. Line art. Oh, yeah, Twincast and Rewind. Yeah, back in the day when Legacy was just being announced. Hey, what happened over here? When Legacy was being announced, I had done a video of what I thought was going to be some upcoming repaints, and this guy was one of them. I mean, this is pretty much a layup. You know, they're going to milk all the molds while they can. I mean, it's just good business sense, and they're going to dig deep into the troves of Transformers lore and ancestry, so to speak, the legacy, if you will. You know, so I think the title is appropriate, and yeah, he looks nice. I remember there was this one bootleg dub that I'd seen back in the day where, like, I think him and Soundwave are called like Billy and Jimmy or something. It's just horrible dubbing. And then my friends and I were just watching them like crack up. And I saw the battle where Blaster and Soundwave fight, and that was pretty raw. But yeah, they got this dude over here cast in clear plastic. Not exactly sure why. Yeah, still looking forward to this guy. Yeah, I like this mold a lot. Oh yeah, some more glamour shots with the cool background over here. And yeah, it looks good. Looks really, really clean. And yeah, so they're like, hey, this gun becomes the antenna. And I'm like, what's an antenna? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm sure most kids are like, dude, what? An antenna? What? Why does he have that back there? But looks all right. Yeah. What else we got? Oh yeah, Legacy Evolution, Prime Universe, Skyquake. I also don't know much about the Prime Universe. I caught the first season, and then I kind of dropped off after that. But yeah, a lot of people tell me Prime was good, and we got a lot of great characters out of them. What's interesting, I was taking a look at this dude, and like the gun is kind of interesting to me. I'm wondering, like, is there some special gimmick? because of the way it looks and the sword. But yeah, crazy looking face sculpt. Like, whoa, it looks like really mean and sinister. This cool like clear chest, and it's nice. It's nice. Like this right here is this bit. So this is some faux cockpit, it looks like, and this folds up from somewhere, probably somewhere in the back or something. But this amber type of clear plastic, I think it looks really cool. Yeah. And overall, this reminds me of, I mean, you young cats may not know, but there's a series called Genesis Climber Mospeada, also the Robotech, the new generation, I believe, where there's like an alpha fighter, a plane that transforms into a robot, and one of the main ones is green, and this kind of reminds me of it. Yeah, so we have some glamour shots. Oh, you know what? The weapon over here, the sword plugs in maybe into the back or something like that, right? But it looks like the sword is either plugged in or next to it or something. And it definitely reminds me of the Robotech Alpha. But he looks good. Yeah, he looks good, dude. Nice looking face. I don't know anything about this dude, but I'm looking forward to picking this guy up and seeing what type of bot bending we can accomplish. Yeah. Nice rich green. I like this a lot. What else? Oh, so we have some honorable mentions. They weren't revealed, but I was wondering if Hasbro was like, hey, you know what? If people are going to leak them anyway, and they're going to get their hands on advanced copies through whatever means, we may as well get in front of it, right? And so they talked about Axle Grease, which is the next Junkion. No picture even. So I'm pretty stoked about this dude. We have don't kill me for this. Is it Armada Megatron? Armada? Energon? One of those guys. But this dude's tight. This dude's tight. And actually, Punchy's lab, famed designer of aftermarket parts. Punchy actually sent me this dude to play with. And I've been kind of messing around trying to figure out what I can do with them. And I've been using him and Brunt to try to get them to dance. But yeah, shouts to Punchy's lab. And so Punchy hooked me up with this guy. I'm curious to see their take on him. I remember he was released in CW as well, with the weird shoulders kind of. With that weird gap, right? But yeah, looking forward to this dude. And I believe he squares off against Fish Face Prime, right? The guy with the gills and stuff. And then we have Dirge. I always get them confused. I know it's not Thrust. It's probably Dirge. Ramjet is the other one. So yeah, he's making a comeback. And I think they hinted that the other Coneheads are also making a comeback. And we have Scourge without his goatee. I have no idea who this dude is. Yeah, so I'm gonna move on. We have Beachcomber over here. That crossover that they had with Transformers, that green Jeep that they put out, dude, that should have been Beachcomber. And dude, I hope they do a line where they have transforming G.I. Joe toys, but it's not meant to fit G.I. Joe figures, because honestly, that Hiss tank that turns into Megatron, that is grabbage, super grabbage. And the Bumblebee one is not that great either. I mean, I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings or nothing like that. It's just, when I say grabbage, I just mean like, that whole concept is like, why would you just make him so hideous with all these like hollow bits and parts and add on like, why? Okay, enough. Because I feel like if I keep saying stuff, I'm going to offend people, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I just don't think it was a real smart business move, and those things are still available, and if not on clearance at some point. And it's cool. It's real cool in terms of concept, but execution-wise, I think they dropped the ball. And then we have Nemesis Leo Convoy. This guy's interesting. I mean, I have the regular version right now, and he's cool. He's real nice. Again, not a Beast Wars head at all, but I can respect a good toy for being a good toy, so that dude's chill. Yeah. All right, let's talk about Revenge of the Ballin', the kids line. And I'm not a big movie-verse, toy guy, but yeah, nonetheless, there's some cool stuff that was released over here. So let us talk about it, huh? Yeah, looks kind of interesting. All right, first one. So this is Rise of the Beast mode Bumblebee. And so they said it turns into 3 modes: car, robot, and beast mode. Yeah. I mean, I know they had the Angry Birds crossover in partnership, but really, bro? Really, bro? You're just going to have the Angry Birds dude here? Really, bro? The wings are okay. I think the wings are all right. I don't know, man. This just looks kind of weird, and honestly, like I don't know. Is this something from the movie that, like, in Power Rangers, how what is it? when it was the Ninja Power Rangers, the first movie, I think it was the first movie where they get infused with animal powers and stuff. Is that going to be something that happens? And if they do, I hope it's I hope it's rolled out like in an elegant way, because this just looks really weird. And this apparently is a pretty big toy, because I think it's like $55 or something like that. And maybe they need it to be at that price point to include all these like flip out gimmicks and stuff. But I don't know, man. This one's a little weird for me. But it's for kids. It's for kids. Okay, and this is the Alliance Battle Changers assortment. These guys are okay. They just look like little legend scales figures. Yeah, they're all right. I mean, these are all for kids and stuff. Just kind of like with my business hat on, I wonder what the ROI is on these things, you know? I mean, I wonder how much it costs for them to make and actually for them to sell. Like, I wonder the greater profit margin on these things. But anyway, this alt mode is not bad. And they've shown a couple of other bots in the larger scales that has this stuff. So he probably goes into some off-road, like, Bumblebee mode or something. That's not bad. And is Optimus going to make an appearance like this? Sorry, I got a cough. Hopefully I can put this on pause. Okay, I think it's back. I hope I'm recording, and I hope it's been recording properly this whole time. Otherwise, I'll be very disappointed. So yeah, over here we have Rhinox, and he even has a little Gatling thing over here. I'm wondering if actually these are 5 millis, because if they are 5 millis, it's going to allow me to build on top of it. So that'll be pretty cool. Yeah, and then we have more of this Prime, kind of sporting the Sentinel Prime or Bulkhead look. Yeah, it's all right. He even has a flip-out little sword thing over here, which is cool, I guess. And it looks like they try to pack a lot in here, but yeah, it's all right. Yeah, here's Rhinox. I don't know if I called him Bulkhead earlier. Rhinox, not bad. So this is plugged into... Oh, I see. It flips out. It's connected over here. There's a hinge. I wonder if you can remove it, but because you can see it's just hanging down over here. But interesting. Yeah, I wonder what these are for. I wonder what these ports are for. Because if Hasbro doesn't need to, they're not going to put them on there. You know what I mean? But interesting. I'll probably pick these guys up, or maybe this guy up. I don't know about that Prime, but I'll pick some of them up. Oh, and this guy. I'm definitely not picking this dude up. Dude, it looks like a McDonald's toy. This right here looks like a McDonald's toy. The alt mode is not bad, but this right here, this looks pretty McDonald's-y. Yeah, derp. Yeah, all right. All right, now this is the Weaponizer 2-pack assortment. You know, when this was first leaked and leaked in the Target catalog or something like that, some folks hit me up and they were like, hey, they leaked Weaponizers, and I was like, what? And I thought it was Weaponizers in the traditional sense, like 6-gun, Brunt, Cog. But I looked at the price point and I realized, like, oh, they can't be. They're probably going to be something else. And there was another line of Weaponizers, I think, that shared a similar gimmick. So I pretty much figured it was going to be like this. But still, I'm not too disappointed. I'm probably going to pick these guys up. These don't look that bad. We have Primal over here. And yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm okay with this. I am very curious how big these ports are, because, I mean, when I'm looking at it right now, it looks like 5 milli, but these are pretty small, so there's a chance that those could be 3 milli. But I'm going to bank on it being 5. And it's going to be cool, because if I get 1 or 2 of these dudes, we're going to have some fun with, like, Tigatron, That'll be nice. He's even yellowing already, so if it... I know some people's Tigatrons are yellowing, so I don't know. Not bad at all. Yeah, it was okay. What else we got? This dude's cool. I think it's a little bit weird that the chainsaw comes out of his butt and it flips out, or actually it comes out of his head. That's even weirder. Like, it just slices him open and it just hangs out, and that's a little bit weird, but whatever, it's clever. Whoa, the light just turned off in my office due to the motion sensor, but whatever, dude. Show must go on. And so this looks okay. His posability is okay. I think this is 5 milli. I think these are 5 milli, but I'll definitely pick these guys up. Perhaps even 2, just to have them like paired up. You can do some like Chainsaw Man stuff perhaps, but not bad. The sculpt is even pretty nice too. Even has all these little fur details and stuff. So yeah, not bad at all. All right, so this is the Beast Alliance Beast Combiner. Rise of the Beast Alliance Beast Combiners Assortments Beast, brought to you by Mr. Beast. Okay, so toys aside, I gotta give props to the person who posed these. That individual posed them like they're walking forward and stuff, and that kind of gives them personality. Yo, props to you, whoever did that. Cool little fake plant display over here, kind of like, channeling the jungle vibe. There's certain things that I like about these, but most of it I do not. Yeah, this is okay by itself. And his tail kind of pops off to become this weapon, but like the whole head and everything, like these are all kind of on like tension, spring-loaded like stuff, and yeah, man, I don't know, man. I mean, again, these are for kids, not for me, but the little head pivot, like the head turn, that kind of gives it personality. That's not bad. But I mean, these are just going to be tailored specifically for this gimmick. They had these before for the Cyberverse Spark Armor, like Cheetor had one, Megatron and Optimus have some like big versions, and I found them to be a bit unwieldy. So I don't know, may or may not pick these guys up. Probably not. Okay, so this one. All right, so this one I like better than the other ones. The head comes off, and so I don't know if this is an entire head or if the jaw separates. It kind of looks like the head pops off and leaves the bottom jaw, which is kind of gross. I wish the whole thing popped off so you would have this like Voltron arm on the hand, but whatever's clever. Oh, this is the other part. This is the bottom of the jaw. Yuck, that's kind of weird. But this is cool. That has a nice little like blade, probably made from the tail. Yeah, it's the tail over here. Not bad. Not bad. Again, these are for kids and RCs. Yeah, it looks all right. This is kind of cool. Still, not sure if this is going to convince me to buy this stuff, but okay. So this one over here also breaks down, and you have the tail and you have the mouthpiece as the armor. But yeah, same gimmick. Lower jaw comes off, and I don't know. I think they could have done something a little bit better with that. And yeah, I'm not sure if these are 5 or 3 or whatever millimeter these are, but based on what these ports are, I may pick them up, but not for the armor. I mean, this dude looks like the pig, those green pigs from Angry Bird. You know what I'm talking about? Angry Birds. So I don't know if it's that partnership coming through, but yeah. But like I said, I'm just criticizing these things as an adult. Yeah, these are just kids' toys. All right, so I think these are tight, and this is the Rise of the Beast Alliance, Battle Masters assortment. Yo, this is sick. I like this. It looks cool. It looks organic. And I'm going to buy a couple for my Cheetor and deck him out. I think these are fun. I like these a lot. And these are like $5 each or something like that. So, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, this is nice. I like this. Same thing with this, the booty gun. Like somebody said, this is from some episode where Rhinox like farts on somebody and like I don't know. That's how they beat the Predacons or something like that. I'm not sure. But yo, you about to get roasted by this rump. It's going to be rump roasting time, you know what I mean? And so I'm probably going to pick up a couple of these to arm up my Rhinox. Yeah, I like these a lot, actually. And I hope that they do more of these little weapon guys. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a 5 milli up there, but yeah. What else we got? This dude as well. I'm going to pick up a couple of these guys. Again, just small investment, $5, and they look cool. They look pretty convincing to me, both in their alt mode, their animal mode, and their weapon mode. So I think this is a win. I mean, this has this like weird peg popping up, but that's the handle. But I think this is a win for this line. Yeah, is that it? Yeah, so that is it. And so thanks for watching. Yeah, just kind of wanted to share my thoughts with y'all. I was just really, really hyped this week, and yeah, just wanted an opportunity to talk to y'all about this, and so we have. And so I hope you have enjoyed the video. Would love to know your thoughts on the line and what stuff that you're hyped for. And let's talk again very soon. I'm gonna give myself the eyes of Galactus. Yeah. Anyway, thanks a lot. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.